out with my long bob. I mean, it is a very long bob. I don't think we can really call it a bob. I had a haircut, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. It looks it pretty much looks the same as it always does. But I did have about 1.5 inches taken off the bottom. It feels really, really short. But actually, now that I'm looking at it in the viewfinder, it doesn't look that short at all. It feels so good though to have gotten rid of all the sort of straggly ends. My hair grows very, very quickly, but because there's still quite a bit of bleach at the bottom, the ends are quite prone to breakage. So it's really difficult for me to, as much as I would love long hair, it's really difficult for me to kind of maintain it and make it look sort of healthy and thick all the way through, because it just starts to look really thin at the bottom. So I literally just had it cut in a straight line, and it feels, and I think looks a lot better now. Welcome to this week's vlog. I think this week's going to be quite a mishmash of things, because next week Dean and I are going on holiday, and as always with the week leading up to a holiday, things can feel quite chaotic. You've always got like 1,000,001 things to do. Out of nowhere, you've got loads of mundane but crucial jobs that need to get done before you go away. So that's what this week's going to be like. I'm sort of here, there and everywhere, and I've got no idea what I'm going to document and how it's going to look. I'll probably do some more outfits again this week, because it's quite an easy one to do when I'm either busy with other things or struggling with content. So there'll probably be quite a bit of outfits in this week's vlog. So yeah, we're going on holiday. Sadly, we are not going to some beautifully sunny, warm climate. We're going to Edinburgh. So we did actually have a trip to Lanzarote planned for next week, but that got cancelled quite a while back. And then we were going to go to the Faroe Islands. So the tourism board actually got in touch and invited us on a complimentary trip to the Faroe Islands. Like, they were going to pay for our accommodation and flights, and then we were going to pay for like food and any other additional bits. And they were going to put together a lovely itinerary for us of like suggested activities to do while we were there. It was all ready to go ahead. We were very excited. And then literally 2 days ago, got a text message from the airline saying that our flights have been cancelled and that they probably won't resume flights from the UK to Faroe Islands until October. That's because Denmark have put the UK on their red list. And we could have probably still have gone if we had flown via a different country, but we just thought, we're on the red list for a reason. Let's not try and cheat the system. Let's just stay here and do something here, and then hopefully we will be able to go to the Faroe Islands at a later date. So we were like, what can we do? What can we do that's like super last minute? Because we can't, like, both of us have arranged work around this 1 week off. So we were like, we need to use this week off for something. So we thought, road trip. Let's do a road trip. Unfortunately, we're not going to do it in the camper van, our camper van, because it's not quite ready yet. It hasn't even got electrics in it. Actually, it's nowhere near ready. So we've just got a rental. We're going to fly up to Edinburgh, and then we're going to do the NC 500. So I'm really, really excited about this, because it's an area of Scotland that neither of us have been to. So we're going to fly to Edinburgh, drive up to Inverness, and do the full NC 500 route. We're doing it west to east, but a lot of people who have messaged me have said that they did it east to west. I don't know. I guess maybe because the west coast is more interesting and people want to save that to the end, maybe. I'm not sure, but we're doing it west to east. If you aren't sure what the NC 500 is, have no idea what I'm talking about. It's a 500-mile round route that goes, people normally start in Inverness, and then they go up to the east coast, right up to John O'Groats, which is the most northerly point, and then across, and then back down again, and then back to Inverness. So we're going to do that, then we're going to drive back through the Cairngorms, and then we'll have a day in Edinburgh just to kind of do some nice touristy things. So that's going to be our holiday next week. I'm super excited. It's obviously not quite the sunny holiday that we were hoping for, but we're just grateful that we've been able to fill our week with something really fun, like a road trip. So I might do like a packing video at some point this week. I need to kind of wrap my head around all the other jobs I need to do this week. I've literally yesterday just spent my whole day just getting campsites booked. There's going to be quite a lot of wild camping, which will be fun, very fun. So yeah, maybe I'll do like a packing video, like what I'm going to pack for a week in a camper van. That might be interesting. Include that in this week's vlog. But anyway, I'll show you what I'm going to wear today, because I'm just going to pop out to the studio and just get some bits done. Okay, today's outfit, super simple because it is hot out there, so I just want to keep cool. Plain black cropped tank top from Weekday, really nice shape to it, but it's quite old, so it might not be available anymore. I will dig around and see if I can find it. With any items that I'm wearing, I do my best to link them in the description box, but if there isn't a link, it usually means that it's sold out or I just couldn't find it. So please always check the description box for links, because I will link as much as I can in there. It is ribbed, by the way, I don't know if you can see. And then trousers are from Totem, but I got them on sale via Farfetch. They were like 50% off, and then I had a rewards thing to use. So when you shop at Farfetch regularly, you get points and then they kind of accumulate into rewards. So in the end, I think I got these for about 60% off, roughly, I think just over £120. I think these were over 300 at their full price. Totem is a beautiful brand. Aesthetically, I love everything that they do. Their styling, their lookbooks, gorgeous. However, it's not really a brand that I feel comfortable shopping full price anymore. I have ordered a few bits from Totem in the past, full price, but I have to be honest and say I was really underwhelmed with the quality versus the price and the fabrics that the brands use. Like, some of the pieces are 100% polyester and they're charging hundreds of pounds for them. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny one. I try and only buy a few Totem pieces here and there when they're on sale, and I try and look more for the pieces that have got a slightly better fabric composition. So these are 60% linen, and then they're, I think, 30% viscose, and then a bit of elastic because they've got an elasticated waistband. Because they are a linen blend, they don't crease quite as much as linen. They obviously do crease, but not, you know how linen really creases? These don't do that. I'm thinking about taking them to the tailor. I'm not 100% sure. I've had to do like a double turn up on them, which I don't hate, but I think I would prefer it if they didn't have a turn up. As you can see, they are quite see-through, so I have to wear nude pants with them. Nude pants only. I put white pants on them with them at first, and you could just see straight through. So yeah. And then my Birkenstock Jill Sander, sandals again. And then, because I'm going to be carrying quite a lot of things with me today, I am going to be using this absolutely ginormous tote bag from COS. It's got a very crinkly-like texture to it, and it's huge. I could probably wear it cross-body, actually. Might wear it like that. And I can get my laptop and everything in there, and then I've still got room for any additional bits that I might buy today while I'm out, just for kind of some scale. It's huge. So that is today's outfit. Okay, after a very intense, oh my hair, I flipped it over a bit too much. I could try to do like a kind of effortless flip. Oh, I've just ruined it now. Now it just looks fluffy. Anyway, after a very intense afternoon of cleaning the flat from top to bottom, I am now packed up and dressed and ready to go to London for the evening. I'm staying over because I've got a shoot. I'm shooting like a lookbook style thing for a brand at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I thought rather than getting a train at 4:30 tomorrow morning to get there in time, I would stay the evening so that I don't wake up absolutely shattered. I don't think I'm embargoed or anything, so tomorrow when I'm shooting, hopefully I'll be able to, if I remember, vlog some bits, because I'm shooting with a really cool photographer called Lauren Luxembourg, who I have shot with before. She's super fun. She's got really good energy, and I'm pretty sure she'll be shooting on film. She usually shoots on film. And I checked the call sheet and it says there's going to be some assistants to help with the film. So I'm pretty sure that means she's shooting on film. So I'm really excited about that. And then I thought, oh, now that I'm about to leave the house, I'll show you my outfit of what I'll be wearing tonight and the rest of the time while I'm in London tomorrow. Oh my God, I'm rambling. And then I realised actually what I'm wearing is just the same as what I was wearing earlier, but a slightly different variation. Black vest, white trousers and Jil Sander Birkenstocks again. Wow. Creature of habit or what? But slightly different details, ever so slightly different. So I'll do a quick rundown anyway, just in case those of you are interested, because although it is the same in theory, the details are slightly different. Full COS look, by the way. This is an old season vest. I got this last summer. I love the cut of this. It's very sort of like 90s minimal. It's got a sort of boat neck and then the back is lower. It's got really dainty straps. It's sort of ribbed and knitted, so it's quite stretchy. And then the trousers, if you watched last week's Week in Outfits, you might remember those navy linen blend trousers from COS. These are the cream version, basically. I love the navy version so much, I saw that the cream version were on sale, so I decided to purchase. Very pleased with these, but I do feel like I'm pretty much at capacity with white trousers at the moment. I've got so many slightly different styles of white trousers, I need to stop. Like, these are beige, that's how I'm justifying it. Ridiculous. Anyway, great. And then Jil Sander Birkenstocks again, they're pretty much the shoes that I'm living in, which I'm very surprised at considering how critical I was of them when I first got them. I now love them. And then for bag, I'll probably just put on my Row banana bag. The back of my neck is I'm just sweltering today. I've just been non-stop, but really hot. But it does feel really good now to have the flat completely deep cleaned. Like, although it's midweek and we're not actually going away until Monday, today was the only day that I really had free to commit to doing a full deep clean. Gosh, it was satisfying to just like, when I say deep clean, I mean like I wiped all of the skirting boards, all the window ledges have been cleaned, everything is like had a full sweep, then it's had a hoover. I've done like 2 loads of washing. I've literally chucked out every single bit of rubbish. Like, I have a lot of recycling in boxes lying around. The bin's been emptied, literally everything has been done. So I feel like I've had a really productive afternoon. I feel very satisfied. Anyway, I need to go because I'm probably going to miss my train if I continue talking to all of you. But yeah, I'll see you at some point in London. I cannot believe how efficiently we finished that shoot today. We were done by 10:30. unbelievable. I mean, well, not unbelievable because I was working with a great team of people, but just we'd kind of given ourselves till 1 o'clock to get it done, and I was home by 1 o'clock. So very, very pleased with that. Oh, I didn't mix my matcha in very well. I'm just having an iced matcha because it is hot still. It was so hot today shooting. I'm so glad actually we organised it for that early in the morning, because even though it was quite hot already by like 8 a.m, I think had we have started any later, I would have been suffering in the midday heat in like a coat and socks, and like at one point I had like a leather skirt on because I was shooting technically autumn looks, but some of them were kind of like late summer looks, I guess. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to have this whole afternoon free, so it's kind of thrown me off now. Also coming back to a really, really, really tidy flat that also smelt really clean as well was very satisfying. I think I'm actually gonna head to the studio in a moment and start putting this vlog together, and I guess also start putting together part one of the camper van vlog, so that hopefully you'll have a vlog to go live this Sunday, which is this vlog, and then maybe camper van vlog sort of like midweek whilst we're in Edinburgh. I'll see how I'm doing for time this weekend and see if I can get a second video edited. Yeah, that's all I've got to really update you on at the moment. Well, hello. It is now a few hours later. I've just been doing admin on my laptop and just a couple of other bits. And I'm now heading to the studio because a few of us are going to have a night of pizza and drinks. One of the girls in the studio has a pizza oven in her garden, so we are making the most of this very balmy evening, and we're going to sit outside and have some pizza. I've changed. I'm going to show you what I've changed into, but this is a warning. It is really just another variation of the last two outfits that I've already shown in this vlog. White trousers and a vest. I've put the Totem trousers back on, and then I've put on this Monica Cordera knitted tank top. It pretty much matches the cardigan identically, which is also from Monica Cordera. You might remember this from last week's Weekend Outfits. I'm taking this just in case it gets a little bit cool once the sun goes in. And then the Row banana bag, and then the Row flip-flops. And I'm also taking a tote bag with me so that I can carry the precious, precious cargo that is a bottle of wine.
For about a week now.
Oh, what, at work as well? Sorry.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. You've got shorts on. Something about you looks different. You look relaxed.
It's Friday. I had such a good night last night, so I was just checking my brows. I'm going to try to do my eyebrows and talk to you at the same time. Yeah, I had a really, really lovely evening. As did everyone, I think. Right, sorry, that made it sound like I had a really lovely evening. We all had a very lovely evening. Just the tonic that I needed. Not that I've had a stressful week or anything, but you know when the weather's really good and you're really in the mood for sitting in someone's garden, having food, having drinks, and just having a good old chat. That is exactly what we did, and it was so lovely. The pizzas, however, were a little hit and miss, I have to be honest. We were using a wood pizza oven, so it wasn't one of those really easy to use gas ones. So we didn't know 100% what we were doing, so the pizzas were a little bit, we had to do a lot of trial and error in the beginning, but we got there in the end, and they were very, very tasty. I have got a wee bit of a headache this morning because there was Prosecco was a flowing, natural Prosecco there, which I've never tried before, from Aldi, I believe. Apparently Aldi do, I'm pretty sure it's Aldi. I've got this great natural Prosecco, and it was really nice, really, really nice. And then I had quite a bit of wine. I don't feel awful, you know when you just wake up and, so I'm just trying to itch my foot. You know when you wake up and things are just a wee bit cloudy, but it's nothing that a paracetamol can't fix, so it's fine. It's just because I haven't really been drinking for about 3 weeks now, because I didn't drink for about 2 weeks whilst I was ill, and then just kept it going because I was just a little bit worried about kind of drinking whilst my stomach was still a bit funny post antibiotics. Not that I drink a lot, like I only really drink at the weekends or on a Friday or on a Thursday in this case. But it's normally just like a few glasses of wine at the weekend, and then if we go to the pub, I'll have cocktails. But yeah, I'm just reintroducing it into my week. What was I going to say? Okay, today I'm probably going to be spending most of my day in the studio, but I'm going to pop out at about midday because I'm having my lashes lifted and tinted. Sorry, this is a very, very delicate operation. I'm trying to do this in such a fine manner so that they look as natural as possible. Yeah, I'm having my lashes lifted and tinted. I booked this a while back, but actually it's fallen at a perfect time just as we're about to go on a road trip. And it means I can worry about one less beauty item to take with me. I really don't like wearing mascara, but I'm currently having to wear it because my lashes, some of you might remember back in March I had LVL ready for spring and ready for hay fever season. Alas, spring didn't quite arrive. Hay fever season certainly did. So I was very grateful that I had my lashes done for that. But yeah, it just didn't get sunny, which was kind of annoying. But now that it is, I've really noticed my eyelashes are lining up. Some of them are like white, some of them look transparent. So if I don't have mascara on, you can't see my eyelashes. So I just find getting a lash lift and tint is so much better because I don't have to worry about mascara. I don't have to worry about mascara running down my face when my eyes are watering or itchy and all that kind of thing. So yeah, perfectly timed for this road trip because I literally want to strip back as much of my beauty stuff as I can for this road trip. I will film what I'm going to pack because although we've got, I can't move my mouth much when I'm doing this. Although we have got cabin and hold luggage, I don't want to like pack loads because as soon as you get in that camper van, things get pretty cramped and crowded very quickly. So it's the bare essentials. So I don't want to be taking any big beauty products with me. I don't want to take any glass bottles. I don't want to take any big packaging. I'll probably actually streamline I'll take a couple of steps out of my beauty routine. I won't do the full thing whilst we're there. I'll just do the essentials. How is that looking? I think just a wee bit more in the front of this one. And we are good to go. I'm not gonna put any eye makeup on today, obviously, because as soon as I get to the beauty place, the salon, why can't I think what it's called? The beauticians? They'll just take all my eye makeup off anyway. I'll film that, and then I'm also going to do my kind of clothing essentials for a road trip because I find stuff like this really difficult. Just in general, I am an overpacker. I will plan outfits, like whenever we go on holiday, I'll plan outfits and then I'll I'm just going to do the really gross hairspray trick because my boy brow has run out. Yeah, I overpack. Plan outfits, I overpack. I then pack more outfits on top of the planned outfits just in case I don't like my planned outfits. So I end up taking about 70% of my flipping wardrobe. I'll take things I haven't worn for like over a year. I'll take shoes that I haven't seen that haven't seen the light of day for about 10 years. I don't know what it is in me, but all of a sudden I'm like, what if I need this? What if I want to wear this? Just in case this happens, just in case I want to look, have this look. Then when we actually get to our destination, I end up wearing about 20% of what I've packed. And I just do not have the room to do that with this trip. I have to just pack the essentials. But the difficult thing with that is that I, obviously, I am into clothes and fashion to an extent. You know, I am into the way I dress myself is a very conscious decision for me. But that kind of has to go out the window when I go on a road trip, because like it's all about being practical, really, isn't it? But I still want to feel like myself. You know, I can still try and look chic whilst on a hike or on a road trip. I don't know, last time we did this, I just literally lived in a Patagonia fleece, leggings and some hiking boots, and it'll probably be the same this time round, but maybe switch out the leggings for shorts because it's meant to be a little bit warmer. So actually, I'm probably just not going to look chic at all, but I can try. I'll try my best. I've got some new trousers to show you that I think are quite cool, some walking trousers. Right, this was meant to just be a little hello check-in, but actually it's ended up me talking to you for over 7 minutes. So I will see you post LVL. Here we have the skincare lineup for the road trip. So starting from left to right, these two products are new in. I've only just started using them this week, but I'm so impressed with them already, so they're coming with me. I know I said no glass bottles, but this is an exception to the rule because it's so good. It's the La Roche-Posay Hylu B5 Serum. So incredibly hydrating. I look very, very glowy and healthy immediately. It sinks into the skin so nicely. It sits under makeup really well, and it can be used morning and evening. So this will be my morning and my evening serum. Then this is the SPF, also from the same range, and this will be my morning moisturizer and SPF. The texture of this is also incredible. It's a gel, it's very, very thin, but it feels really hydrating, and again, these two together sit really nicely under my makeup. Gua Sha, I've got PCA retinol because I use it every other day. It's the sensitive skin one. Then I've got two exfoliating products. I could probably get rid of this one actually, but they're so small. Like I'm kind of like, that won't take up too much room. But this is the daily exfoliating powder stuff from Dermalogica. Sorry, it's not focusing. I know that's really annoying. This stuff's great. And then this is the Drunk Elephant Glycolic Mask that I'd probably only actually do once during the week. So I could maybe get rid of this and actually replace it with a clay mask, because I'd probably use a clay mask more regularly during the week than this. Then Beauty Pie Hyaluronic Acid Eye Cream, which is also new in, and I'm really, really impressed with this, so I thought I'd bring it with me. Then I've got a tiny, tiny, tiny little oil from Drunk Elephant. I've just filled it up using my full-size one. And then Act deodorant, I've got my Davines, I've got a new shampoo bar, and then down here are things that I'm on the fence about. So not sure I need to be taking a BHA with me, especially because I only really use it on my nose. Deciding whether to decant this into a smaller bottle or just go to Lush and buy myself a conditioning bar. And then cleanser. As you'll see, there wasn't a cleanser in here because I'm still undecided whether to take my Subtract Solid Cleanser, the Grown Alchemist one, or the glossier one. I love the glossier one for every day, but it is a full-size bottle, so I need to decant that into a smaller one if I do take it, although it would fit in there nicely. I've also got to decide whether I want to try and fit everything into this small plastic bag, or whether to take this, which has got lots of good compartments in it, so I could fit other things in there quite easily, like medicine, just, you know, other bits and bobs. It's also waterproof, so I can take it to the shower with me quite easily. But I feel like that is quite streamlined. I've taken the vitamin C out because I don't desperately need vitamin C this week. I've just kept it to products that will just kind of exfoliate, clean, and hydrate. They're my three priorities for the road trip. Okay, I am trying my best not to overthink this whole packing situation. I have been writing a list, I've been refining the list, and I just think if I just try my best not to overthink this, keep it to the essentials, I will be fine. So I'm going to show you some of the essentials I will be packing. I'm not going to show you everything that I am packing, I'm just going to show you a couple of bits of clothing and some shoes. So these are things that I have found to be essential when going on a road trip of this nature. We're going to Scotland, so you kind of have to pack for a little bit of everything. There's going to be wind, there's going to be rain, there's going to be sun. It's just, you get all types of weather up there in the space of like a day pretty much. So you kind of have to pack for all weathers, which is kind of frustrating, but I think I've managed to get it down to an art now. So obviously the first thing being the waterproof trousers that I showed you all yesterday. I can't wait to wear these, I absolutely love them. And then, so last year I pretty much wore this fleece every single day. It's from Patagonia, it's a men's one. I've got it in a size small. It's really, really warm, but it's quite thin, so it's great for layering both on top of things or underneath things. So this sits really well underneath my Barbour, but because it's a men's style and I've got it slightly oversized, I can obviously get quite a few layers underneath it if I want this to be my top layer. So I often chop and change with sometimes having it under my Barbour or sometimes having quite a few layers underneath this and this being my outer layer. I also love this because it's a half zip. I like to sometimes tuck it into my trousers, and I find with a full length zip that can be a little bit difficult because obviously zips aren't exactly, you know, they're not that bendy. So the fact that it is a half zip just means that I can just comfortably tuck that in. Obviously you don't have to get a Patagonia fleece. I just highly recommend a fleece of some sort that you can use for layering. Then, talking of layering, I do have a base layer somewhere. It's just a skin tight black thermal top that I believe is packed away somewhere along with my backpack and a couple of other my camping things. Hopefully I can find it. If not, I have got some other ones that I think I can use. But yeah, a base layer is really, really good because, like I said, they're skin tight, so they sit underneath things really easily. I'm then going to take just a selection of tank tops to wear underneath things. So I've got black tank top, I've got a white tank top, and then I've got a blue and white stripy one. I'll also take a couple of t-shirts. I'll take like a black t-shirt and a white t-shirt. To be honest, I don't think I need a black and a white one because I've also got this long sleeved white t-shirt. So this is from Carhartt. This is another men's style. Such a good layering piece. So last time we went, when it's like a bit, when it's kind of warm but not like sweltering hot, like you don't want to wear like a fleece but then you don't really want to be wearing just a vest, I wore this layered over a tank quite often because it's really lightweight, it's quite oversized. So I'd put this on over the top of my tank and then I'd have like my leggings and my walking boots on. So it's one of those pieces that's really easy to just take off and shove in your bag or tie around your waist if you get a bit too hot. So actually I'm thinking maybe just one long sleeve, one maybe just my black short sleeve, and those two will do. I'll also take a sweater just for when maybe I don't want to wear my fleece. This is a Uniqlo men's one. And then I'm going to take my cycling shorts for if it is warm enough to wear them. I'm also going to take my leggings as well. So these are the Girlfriend Collective ones, and I'll take my full length leggings as well. They're just in the wash at the moment. And then, so they're all like really practical pieces. I also like to take just some pieces if we're not going for a walk, you know, we're not going on a big hike or anything and we're just spending the afternoon in a nice town or something, you know, I want to have some clothes that I feel quite nice in. So last time I took, and I'll probably do this the same again, I took this and daughter jumper, and then I just took some like lightweight cotton shorts, and then I took a pair of Supergas, and that was like my kind of go-to when we weren't really doing campy things or hiking things. But I might take my denim shorts. These are some cream Arquette ones instead of the COS ones. I'm not sure. Kind of toying between these two pairs of shorts and then these two jumpers, which very similar in fit, just different colour. Ooh, this is my Studio Nicholson one, and this is the Anne Daughter one. So they're like the real essential, like bare bones things that I will always take with me on this kind of road trip. And then in terms of shoes, obviously a walking boot. I've got the Hi-Tech Summit boots. These are really, really comfortable. I can't remember how much they were. I think they're about £90. I got them from Go Outdoors. They're really padded, so from the get-go, they're really comfortable. I didn't experience any rubbing or any blisters, and I can vouch for their waterproofness as well. We went to the fairy pools on our last road trip, and my boots got absolutely drenched, covered in mud, but my feet inside were completely dry, so that was great. Then I will be taking so I'm actually going to take my Acne trainers because I want to test how practical and comfortable these trainers actually are. For walking, they're really comfortable, but the material's ripstop and the soles are really spongy and they seem like quite a technical trainer, so I just want to see actually what they're like in terms of long distance walking. And then I'll take a pair of like Supergas or maybe Birkenstocks. I'm not sure at the moment. Might take both, but as my sort of like everyday shoes. And then an absolute must, along with the walking boots. Oh, why can't I get them? Flip-flops. These, you need these for when you go into the shower or when you're popping to the toilet in the middle of the night. So last year I completely forgot these and I was gutted because any time I needed to pop to the toilet or I was heading to the shower, I had to like lace up my walking boots or lace up my trainers. You're gonna want to wear these in the showers because you're in a public shower, they can often get a bit dirty. It does feel a little bit icky going in there barefoot. So take a pair of flip-flops to wear in the showers. So essential, and also like you can just slip them on in the middle of the night when you want to go out to the toilet. I'm obviously going to take a backpack as well. Lots of socks, lots of pants, headbands, but they're kind of, like I said, the bare bones essentials that I will be taking with me. I'm actually going to sign off the vlog here because I've got loads of stuff to do before we go away on Monday, and I still want to get this vlog edited and up ready for Sunday morning. Sadly, I didn't have enough time to get a video edited and prepped ready for next week, so it does mean there won't be a vlog until, the weekend that we get back, so 2 weeks time. But when we do get back, there's going to be lots of content for me to be editing and posting because there'll be Scotland, there'll be the camper van renovation, there'll be the normal vlogs. I've also got a kind of fashion video coming up. Oh, that actually reminds me. So last week or the week before, I was watching one of Jessie Elizy's videos, and she did this really cool concept where she asked people to kind of suggest scenarios that they struggle to get dressed for, and could she come up with some outfits for the scenario. So it was like what I would wear to the airport, first date, I can't remember what the other ones were, and I thought that was really cool and I wanted to try do something like that myself. However, I realised that I'm not going to be going on a first date. I don't really go out to clubs. Yeah, the scenarios that she selected, I was like, these don't apply to me. Well, not all of them. So I'd love to know if there's any things that you would kind of like want to see me dress up for. Like I think I'll do what I would wear for a hike or what I would wear for a week in a camper van. I'll do like what I would wear to the airport, although just a warning, I do look like a sack of shit whenever I go to an airport. What else was I thinking? Maybe what I would wear to a barbecue, like those kinds of things. If there's something you'd like to see, because I want to do like a dedicated fashion video for that. Kind of, basically I want to take what Jessie did, but kind of apply it to more like situations that I would be interested in or my audience would be interested in. Anyway, this outro has been far too long, as always is the case with me and my rambling. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this week. I will see you all in 2 weeks' time.